became the heart we used. Melodies afinado nos condujo. A little out of tune remains in echoes through these window panes. Though now I sing this part alone, tu no te queda en mi tono. La 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 la, la la. Right after light, before the dark, the sky would hum, the world would spark. We sat in silence, skin to skin. Tu paz entraba desde dentro. You didn't move, you didn't smile. Just breathe the dusk, just pause a while. And in that still, I knew the way. Tu eras mi fin y mi stay. La hora azul remains so deep, a moment that I'll always keep. No words, no flash, no sudden fade. Solo el azul que tú me made. clock was loud, but not like you. You sighed and filled the room with blue. A kind of breeze, a quiet fall to alma flota on the wall. You never raised your voice to me, just whispered truths in minor key. And even now, when all is still, tus viejos sighs me fill. Suspiros en las salas they breathe the things we didn't say. No need for talk, no need for war. Tu respiración me dio amor. Suspiros en la sala live in air I didn't know could give, and every silence I sit through to exhalar me vuelve tú. You laid your head beside my own. The room grew soft, the light had flown. I traced your lashes in the dark. Your nesses gesto sparked the spark. You didn't speak, you didn't move. Breath became the only groove. And though we lay in separate dreams, te escucho claro in the seams. Olos no travesero shine. They speak of things too soft for time. And you are gone. Tu mirada húmeda son. No travesero glow with all the things I couldn't show. And when I close my eyes again, tus ojos dicen stay, not when. We ran through streets that smelled like spring. You left, I thought of everything. The sky was gray but felt so right. Tus labios dulces kissed the night. The water danced beneath our feet. Our rhythm found its gentle soft embrace. Umbrellas passed like moving ghosts, but we just smiled and held so close. You brushed my cheek, your eyes were flames, and in that storm I called your name. I still recall your soaking hair, the way you dance in England care. The clouds have gone, the hues remain, a portrait trace gone to amor mi bien. Tainted in the rain we stayed, soaked in joy that couldn't fade. Now every drop upon my face still feels like you in soft embrace. Each storm reminds me of that night, cuando el mundo se sintió right. And though you vanished with the sun, the rain still sings, we were as one. The moon says nothing, but she knows. She's seen our hands, our highs and lows. She watched you leave, she watched me break. Y en su sombra I still ache. She holds your shape against the sky, a silver truth that doesn't lie. And when I ask her where you go, she shines, pero no dice no. Silencio da lua holds your face in silver stillness, quiet grace. No need for words, no need to try. Your silence sings in lullaby. I walk beneath her steady light. She casts you into every night, a silhouette, a tone, a trace. Te esconde bien in every place. And when the stars begin to fade, she stands alone, no masquerade. She shows me love without a sound, an alma dulce all around. Silencio da lua holds your face in silver stillness, quiet grace. No need for words, no need to try. Your silence sings in lullaby. I learned to speak without a voice, to feel your truths in any noise. And now I live in that refrain. Silencio da lua, not in vain. There's something shaped between the notes, a hidden truth that softly floats. Not every word was meant to stay, but what we didn't say. Se quedó. Your silence wasn't ever cold. It spoke of dreams we couldn't hold. And now I listen night and day to everything you didn't say. The shape of silence draws your face, outlined in light, outlined in grace. You left me words you never spoke. Honey, vivo never broke. I talk to spaces you once filled, the quiet rooms our promise built, the chair, the light, the breeze through blinds, still carry what you left behind. Though sound may fade and tones may die, I see you in the lullaby, the hush between the songs we knew. Te habla bajo, soft and true. The shape of silence draws your face, outlined in light, outlined in grace. You left me words you never spoke. Honey, vivo never broke. There's music in the quiet air, an alma there, a breath so rare. And in the gaps where notes once stood, your silence sings. I understood. The chairs still sway from yesterday. The wind returns with things to say. You always sat out in that spot. Tu silueta no se forgot. You'd sip your tea and hum a tune while chasing sunlight through the noon. And though the view has not moved on, se siente sola since you're gone. Vendo una veranda sings of you. It hums the songs you used to do. Each breeze that brushes past my face to talk out in this place. The pot you planted still holds green. It's grown since you were last seen. I hear your voice in creaking wood, diciendo cosas understood. I pull your chair, I wait to see a glimpse of how things used to be. But wind just dances through the leaves, mientras mi alma no te leaves. Vendo una veranda sings of you. It hums the songs you used to do. Each breeze that brushes past my face, te toca aún in this place. The garden still remembers us. The bench, the leaves, the little hush. You read aloud beneath the tree. Y ese rincón aún habla de ti. The flowers bend the way you leaned. Their petals soft, their fragrance clean. The earth still carries all your steps. Y tus suspiros tan secretos. Ecos del jardín so clear. They bring your presence gently near. A wind, a bloom, a branch in sway. Susurra cosas del day. Ecos del jardín remain. They hum your name like distant rain. No one believes, but I still know que tú dejaste ahí tu flow. The door was closed but not quite locked. The light came in, the hallway talked. Your shoe still sat beside the mat. Y tu fantasma lived in that. The kettle boiled, the clock stood still. Your jacket hanging on the sill. No one had spoken since you left. Solo el eco, soft and deaf. Casa silencio keeps your name. It whispers low, it calls the same. Though nothing moved, the house still knows que tú pasaste, and it shows. Casa silencio, wide and deep. It holds your breath while I still sleep. And every creak beneath my floor me dice vuelves once more. each word a whisper laced with care. I leaned to hear what wasn't said. To silencio warmed the thread. You laughed so light I almost missed the way your soul came through each twist. Not volume, no, but something like to susurro held the tide. No fiora lost, love would swing between the breath and everything. And though you said the softest sound, a calmer mule me so bound. No feet arose, there we hung, a whole story on how you sung, a thread to find for most to hear, pero un viva when you're near. I woke alone, your side was bare, the echo rising through the air. The tiles cold beneath my feet, sin tus abrazos, no retreat. The kettle clipped, the room was gray, the plants still leaned the other way. Cuando soplas, I believe I hear you in the rustling trees, in shadow shifting with the breeze. You never left, you never stayed. Solo te siento when I fade. Sopro de saudade, soft and white. You're all the things I hold inside. Though I can't catch you with my hands, tu amor respira en mis lands. Sopro de saudade, not a cry. You pass me gently as I try to name a love that never ends. Tu viento dulce, mi defense. We barely had the time to breathe. The stars arrived and had to leave. One kiss, one laugh, one glass of wine. He says, Fumo, look if we're divine. We never meant to make it last. Just pause the world and let it pass. But in that hour I saw so clear that sometimes brief is still sincere. Noite pequena, but it stayed. A little dream the dark replayed. The morning came and closed the door. Lo que vivimos, still more. We danced without a second thought, each rhythm deeper than we caught. And though the moon began to fade, your name remains se quedó late. No promises, no future plan, just holding time. And inside your hand, a short embrace, a spark, a sigh, a momento that won't die. Noite pequena, but it stayed. A little dream the dark replayed. The morning came and closed the door. Lo que vivimos, still more. Some nights don't stretch across the years, but shine so bright they melt our fears. You gave me light and disappeared. Noite pequena, still and here. feel right. It's where I saw you turn away. ¿Y dónde espero still today? Yeah, the leaves have changed, the sky's grown cold, but some things simply don't grow old. I passed the shop, I passed the stone. Each one recalls you're not alone. I yelled, it's better where you were, a space that holds the scent of her. And though your steps don't touch the ground, aún te escucho all around. The baker nods, the cat still sits, the same old man still tells his bits. But every time I see that gate, mi corazón begins to wait. They say you're gone, they say move on, but something here still sings your song. A wind that bends, a rhythm sweet, te siento still on every street. Help is better where you are, a space that holds the scent of her. And though your steps don't touch the ground, aún te escucho all around. Someday you'll walk this street again, quizás en sueños, maybe then. But till you do, I'll walk the same, waiting for you and your name. Da 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 da. The rain arrived too late to stay, but left its trace in quiet gray. You stood beneath the window pane, too sombre clatter called my name. The petals fell, you didn't speak, but all your silence brushed my cheek. We watched the seasons start to weep as April buried what we keep. Sombras en abril remain. They rise with every drop of rain. Though I forget your voice sometimes, your shadow walks between the lines. The bench we loved is cold and warm. Its wood remembers we were torn. But when the sky begins to cry, tus pasos suaves pass me by. I whisper truths into the air, but they dissolve, you're never there. Still in the mist I feel you near, como un susurro faint but clear. Sombras en abril remain. They rise with every drop of rain. just sighed, the trees confessed. Some stories fade, but shadows stay. En cada lluvia there you lay. Yours, a stranger's face. I turn too fast, I look too long. Y me convenzo I was wrong. A scent, a song, a certain walk. Some quiet phrase in someone's talk. You pass me often, just not clear. Como el reflejo que no es tan near. A veces tú appear and go inside the breeze, inside the glow. You never stay, but I still see. Tu sombra viene sin por qué. Tú are near enough to bring me back to all that stuff. Though memory blurs and seasons slide, tu echo viene with the tide. I flipped the book we both had read. The spine was cracked, the ink had bled. You underlined your favorite line. I tu silencio marked the spine. The final page was torn, I lost. A fragile thing that knew the cost. I held it close, I read it twice. El fino vino with advice. En la última página you end. Not with a twist, not with a bend. You faded gently from the plot. Sin un adios. That's what you brought. En la watch the clouds drift far away. Your head on me, the end of day. A ship passed by, a fleeting star, and we forgot just where we are. Murder sueños, soft and deep. You hold my hand and I fall asleep. Flow with me now, forget the time. The sea is home, the world is mine. You spoke in whispers, soft and slow. The tide replied with undertow. Our laughter danced across the sand, like shells that know just where to land. To Slavio's calm like morning tide. I need no words with you beside. Float with me now, forget the time. The sea is home, the world is mine. I'll follow ways where you may go. They carry love, I'll always know. You place a spoon beside the jar and smile like you know who we are. The table holds no grand affair, just tea and toast and morning air. Pausa de miel, sweet and clear. You make the moment settle here. Let's not begin. Let's not move on. This little pause is where we're drawn. The butter melts, the time is slow. You hum a tune I used to know. We sit in clothes from yesterday, and still the sun says we may stay. Tus ojos brillan como paz. No need to speak, no need to ask. Let's not begin. Let's not move on. This little pause is where we're drawn. The sweetest time is not a race. It's found in you, it's in this place. bags were packed, the shoes aligned. We spoke of rain, not what we'd find. I tied your scarf, you fixed my sleeve. Sabía bien, it's time to leave. No tear, no scene, no long embrace, just silence moving into space. But all that needed to be said was in the breath we both just held. Tempo de partir, no fight. We walked into the morning light, the hearts making noise may sting. Deve colibri without string. The door creaks off, you glanced once more. A final look, no metaphors. But in that glance I saw it all. And I hear yours, quieto but tall. Sometimes the love is not the place, it's knowing when to give it space. You didn't run, I didn't chase, we simply left con algo grace. Tempo de partir, no fight. We walked into the morning light, though hearts making eyes may sting. Deve colibri without string. We didn't lose, we didn't win. We simply knew where not to begin. And as you vanish down the street, tempo de partir feels complete. You brushed my sleeve, then pulled away. A single breath, a wordless stay. You never held me long or hard, pero tu toque broke the carcaval. It wasn't much, a silent pause, but something deep beneath the gauze. And now though time has changed your place, tu rastro vive sobre mi face. Tranquility, small but wide, you left a warmth I cannot hide. Though others come and pass me too, tu caricia un cedeiro blue. Tranquilly, still I feel a truth too soft, a love too real. Though it has faded from the day, tu mano queda anyway. Anyway. It's like something left in haste to this padilla in its taste. The ring it made still marks the wood, a small reminder that you stood right here and said you'd just be quick. Pero no vuelves, that was it. Capaz que he sido mute and clear. You never meant to leave it here, but now it speaks and softly so. The look que fuimos, let me know. Que he sido round and still. You hold the absence, not the will. I wipe the rim but never pour, porque tu huella queda en flor. Soft through window slats, it landed gently on the flats. We didn't speak, we didn't move. To respirabas, I found my groove. The clock had stopped, or so it seemed. We floated softly in a dream, and though the day began to bend, no sign was there, it had to end. TARDIS in final. Silver sky, no past, no future in our hands. Solace de momento that understand. You trace my palm with quiet care, like every line was written there, and in your eyes a sacred hush. Tu mundo claro sin la rush. Even the birds forgot to sing. The air was thick with everything. Each moment slow, each second wide. We let the world fall to the side. TARDIS infinal. You and I, trapped beneath the silver sky. No past, no future in our hands. Solace de momento that understands. We never said what we both knew, that time had stopped to honor you. And if I close my eyes tonight, esa tarde returns its light. luggage moved, no final sound. Pero te fuiste sin un bound. The air grew still, the lights stayed low. You took your silence on the go. And though your name was never said, lo que dejaste fue tu red. Sin decir adiós, you went. A moment lost, a message bent. But in that hush, I understood. Tu retirada fue tan good. Sin decir adiós, I wait, not for your form, but for your fate. You didn't need to break or try to despedida fue mi sky. You never needed words to speak. A chord you played was all I'd seek. You tapped the table with a beat. Yes, ese ritmo felt complete. You whistle soft when climbing stairs. The song would float among the chairs. And now I hear it when I'm still. To melody I me the chill. Someday você I carry near. A tune I hum when you're not here. Though silence rests around my days. Tu nota vive in mis ways. Someday você not in the song, but in the quiet all along. It plays between the things I do. An echo puro just like you. No music played, but you could hear a rhythm moving soft and clear. No drums, no brass, no beat to find. So el alma dance inside. You swayed with grace, your eyes half closed. Each step a breath that softly glowed. And though the room was still and bare, el cuerpo tuyo filled the air. Samba do silencio lives in me, a beat too quiet for the sea. Yet in that hush your love was loud. Tu danza lenta me so proud. Samba do silencio, slow and wide, a song that plays when tears subside. And no melody was true. Te escucho claro, I hear you. Watch the sky in velvet tones, two souls adrift, two hearts alone. I asked you where lost wishes go. You smiled and said no, low, said I know. Its starlight isn't made to stay. It shines and quietly fades away. But love, it lingers out of sight, hidden in spaces without light. Between the stars we made our vow. Those skies have changed, I feel you now. Your voice returns on every breeze. Susurrando with such ease. Repeats our gentle tune, a song we hum beneath the moon. The air still glows where we once lay. Aunque te fuiste, I still pray. The stars may burn, the night may shift, but time can't steal what you would give. A love not bound to place or time. Tu luz vive en mi canción, en mi rhyme. Between the stars we made our vow. Those skies have changed, I feel you now. Your voice returns on every breeze. Susurrando with such ease. Telescope can measure this, a bond defined in every kiss. Till I look up and feel you close, entre las estrellas you chose. We found a street with no clear name, no traffic lights, no rush, no frame. You held my hand, we walked so slow, as if the world forgot to go. Calles en tiempo, paved in light, where every step just feels so right. Walk here with me, no need to speak. Let moments bloom, then slowly cafe there, a swinging sign. You said let's stay, and I said fine. We watched the people passing through, but none moved like the way we do. Tus pasos cuentan on our floor, they bloom where nothing bloomed before. Walk here with me, no need to speak. Let moments bloom, then slowly some streets don't lead to somewhere new. They lead to peace, they lead to you. We met beneath the Russian sky. Too many dreams were passing by. We tried to hold what wasn't still, y se nos fue sin nuestro will. You smiled like someone far from home. I touched your hand but felt alone. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, solo supimos que era goodbye. No era el momento, no. The world just said we had to go. We found a spark but missed the flame, y el tiempo fue quien dijo shame. fue mi paz. Silêncio com você was home. I never needed more to roam. The quiet spoke what love can do quando l'alma está em tu. Silêncio com você remains in silent chairs and window panes. Though life gets loud, I still can hear to get to glare. Oh, always near. You held me like the night was long. No rush, no plan, no need for song. Your arms around me like a sea. Unmarked on land to sober me. We barely spoke, we didn't move. The silence wrapped us into groove. And even now when I'm alone, te siento aquí, just flesh and bone. Abrazo de